It's Tuesday night. The NXT guys are back. We are here on the road to the Great American Bash. We have an okay card for tonight.
An okay card.
An okay card. Thea Hale talking about her title match next week against Roxanne Perez. Yeah, I can't say his name. Lexis King and Eddie Thorpe after their brawl at some musical nightclub event. But anyway, we are on the road to NXT Great American Bash. I'm Hosier, that's Bear. We are hashtag the NXT guys, and we are here getting ready, minutes away from the start of another rendition of NXT on Tuesday nights. Bear, what say you?
Tuesday. I say NXT on Tuesday night. We are on the road, not the Roaches. I'm so excited to be on the road and to not be on the Roaches to NXT.
I wanted to ride a roach into the Great American Bash. So when I originally wrote the title for the show, I put on the Roaches to Great American Bash. And I told him, and now he's holding it against me.
As always should. But I'm excited. Listen, it's one of those nights on NXT that it might be like, I don't know.
A surprise, right?
We might get a few surprises. Last week we had 5 matches announced for NXT.
We ended up having like 13.
And we ended exactly. So tonight I might be expecting some things. Do we see a Joe Hendry sighting? I assume we're going to see the Rascals.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to see anyone from TNA.
Ooh.
After Slammiversary.
Somebody's feel.
Yeah, that was 4 hours that I can't get back. Sorry, TNA.
Yeah,
hashtag, that's why we're the NXT guys. We're not the team. Well, we are TNA guys, but we're not TNA wrestling guys. We're
hashtag
NXT guys.
Hashtag NXT. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I'm expecting some things to happen. I'm expecting some surprises and to see some people and to get some. But I mean, we're also just like next week is the Great American Bash, so it could be just like a filler week, which happens. You know, they're just getting ready for the big shows for the next.
We also got Briggs versus Jensen, which I forgot to mention in my open, which is going to be a great match.
I think it's going to be a really good
and
match.
Can you say his name? Go ahead, say his name.
Is that
the guy who's been chasing Ethan Page?
Oh, Oro Mensah.
Oro Mensah.
Yeah, Oro Mensah. I can say you can't
I couldn't think of it.
Oro Mensah.
So I just say I can't announce it.
We're seeing him versus who?
The guy who was checking out all the ladies last week.
Ashante the Adonis.
Ashante the Adonis.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
that's who it is.
From Hit Row.
I thought they were gone.
Hit Row is Top Dollar is gone, but B-Fab.
Good thing.
B-Fab is still in the WWE. You know, B-Fab and Shante didn't get released. They're just no longer Hit Row, I guess.
Well, what's her name? B-Fab ain't hurt business either. She no business.
So yeah, now and here we go. NXT, kick it off. Let's see if we get something fun right off the bat. I think you're fun, Michael Hosier.
I think you're fun, Chris. This is why I do this with you.
You're fun right off the bat.
You're a fun guy, not a science project. Oh, we got a car. Ooh, a Mercedes.
Ooh, Trick pulling up.
All right, it's a bit much to pull up in a Mercedes with no shirt on. All right, Trick.
Just leave the door open.
Oh, he ain't playing around. We went through that door.
We did. Trick wants Ethan Page.
All ego.
There's Shante.
It's whoop that Trick. What does he do here? I have no rhythm.
What that Trick? What that Trick?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Vic.
Okay, quack. Will Trick say his name so that he appears?
Yeah, Trick is here. Pulled up in a Mercedes.
Leave us a comment. Let us know if you got any predictions for tonight.
I want to whoop that Trick hat. You also lost a shirt, Trick.
Apparently.
So you think this is advice from Ilya?
Ooh, good question. Yeah, this might be the advice from Ilya. Cedric Alexander coming out.
I like that logo for Cedric Alexander.
Underused talent. A good NXT run could be big for Cedric.
Agreed. Did he win the cruiserweight title at one point?
Yes. And again, like, I think we talked about it before. His oh, here comes Ashante now. Cedric and Kota Ibushi in the Cruiserweight Classic.
It was very good.
Oh,
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh. Not cool, Trick. Yeah. Ooh.
He did.
Oh. We getting Trick and Cedric tonight? I'll take it.
Well, there's our surprise to start off the night, folks.
Seriously.
There you go.
Dang.
Get rid of him. Oh, look at him. He's on hit row.
I see what you did there.
Uh-oh. Oh. All right. I'll take it.
It's going to be a good match. I'm excited for that. Speaking of the NXT champion.
There he is. Two gentlemen who should not be that athletic.
No.
Or are super athletic. Good, Ethan. Challenge one of them to a match. I want to see it. Aw.
Oh, we're going to kick this off. Okay, first match of the night. Briggs and Jensen.
Well,
that was a fast start.
Not wasting any time getting into the fight. Oh, by the way, happy belated birthday to the one and only HBK.
Ooh,
As his birthday was yesterday.
happy birthday, Paul. Sean. Paul's the other H.
Yeah. That's 3 H's. I said HB. Clearly.
Yeah. Clearly, Michael Hosier is being a terrible. We're not on that.
No.
I'd much rather this is. I get that this is supposed to be a no. Get that this is supposed to be a no DQ match. Like there's been tension between them the past couple of weeks, but I'd rather this just be like a wrestling match.
Yeah.
You know, I just like. I don't know if there's an idea that this is a short-lived, you know, storyline to get Brooks back into NXT, and it was easy to have him work with Briggs coming in, but I much rather would have seen. And I mean, I'm not expecting these two to like. We're not going to see thumbtacks in this match.
Don't say their name or they will appear.
Oh my goodness! Don't. But I much rather would have seen this just be like a regular wrestling match, and then we could get we can build to the no DQ match at some point. I mean, we already destroyed a table.
That's it.
Where are Vic Joseph and Booker going to sit for the rest of the night?
The chairs are still working. Picture in picture.
Did the match officially begin? Did they ring the bell?
Do you have to ring the bell in a no DQ match?
I don't know.
Ooh, Tractor Supply. That's where I want to go. So you think by them having a regular match, they could have built to something like this, maybe later on?
No Mercy.
Yeah.
Give this.
You think it'll go that long?
I think it could have. I don't think it will now because they're doing a no DQ match. Because I think about like was it after Money in the Bank or one of the recent like press conferences? Somebody asked Punk, like, when you have that match with Drew, what will the first will it be Hell in a Cell? Well, Punk was like, no, like we're just gonna have a wrestling match. Like I'm just gonna go in there and beat him.
Yep.
In a wrestling match because someone like CM Punk understands the idea of the long term,
which Adam Pearce made that match official last night.
He did. He made that match, and we're getting a special guest referee for that. Right?
Seth freaking Rollins. Seth. Yep.
Which I think everybody was expecting anyway. But yeah, I think if you had just a regular match tonight, just let them wrestle.
Yeah.
We can continue this, and maybe Great American Bash night 2. We get the second match in this, and then you had No Mercy. You could do the no DQ, do the rubber match.
Or is this just Briggs trying to teach him a lesson for being a complete jackass his first week back?
I mean, it could be that, which is fine.
Like, hey, get in line, buddy.
Oh, Briggs, what are you doing? Please don't do this. Oh, thank goodness. It looked like he was going to do like a moonsault.
Roll that. Ooh. Inside the garbage can and got kicked. Oh, he's coming off the stairs. No. Ew. Completely missed him with the garbage can and hit himself in the head. There you go, Jensen. That works.
Picture in picture is kind of annoying to me. I almost rather them just go to a commercial.
I agree. Then they can't get in as many commercials because you'll miss most of the match.
Good point. Ow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, seriously.
Brooks, I don't know if I'm a fan of this Brooks. Some people were making parallels of this Brooks to the like to Jack Perry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ow. Yeah, they were kind of making it seem like he is he's the NXT's version of Jack Perry and like what Jack Perry is doing. And I mean, I can see it, but I'm not for it necessarily. I don't think I like this version of Brooks.
Jeez. Ooh.
Oh, please never again. Ugh.
Oh my God! Look at his back.
Like I totally understand and get. Okay, so like I 100% understand and get the all of there's a ton of history here with these two.
Yeah.
So this match means something. But I just feel like this match would mean so much more if we had two or three, like a run up of two or three matches to get to this point. But I mean, like, still,
They're beating the hell out of each other.
they
That's
really
for
are.
sure. Because if they are planning to do another match, you can't really go much more further than this.
Yeah. What do you like? What do you do next?
So this is probably it.
You go. What do? You go like you could do a steel cage. You could make like.
Ooh.
NXT has never done a Hell in a Cell match for NXT.
No.
I don't believe unless somebody can correct me.
Oh.
I don't believe.
All right. War Games is not Hell in a Cell.
No,
so
War Games is not Hell in a
Cell.
Yeah. NXT also doesn't get to do War Games anymore because the main roster has usurped it.
Damn Survivor Series.
Which is part of the reason I kind of think they made the Iron Survivor match.
They need something.
They were like, NXT needs some sort of like NXT match.
Do we know why Sean Spears is here?
He's been trying to recruit Briggs, kind of, but I think we actually might see him recruiting Jensen here now. A white steel chair. I've not seen that before, actually. Wow. Okay.
Brutal match.
Very, very much. Very brutal. Sean Spears seems very happy.
All right. Refresh my memory here. Is
Yep.
Sean Spears leading a faction that he's trying to recruit?
I think that's the idea. I think he's over the past couple of weeks, I think we've kind of seen the seeds being planted of like Sean Spears wanting to kind of build, he's been talking about leading the younger generations and teaching people and you know, um, this feels very Chris Jericho
Yeah.
learning tree type idea.
Can't call it that. Got to call it the educational bush.
There you go. I like it.
Hey.
Ooh. Here's why we need trios title. What? That'll be a great match. Who's going to be
That's a great question. Uh-oh.
Frazier's partner?
The King.
I think he should have come out with some bebop bebop music and do some flippy floppies. Okay.
All right.
A regular commercial break.
Regular commercials.
Regular commercial break. Nobody is there's no picture in picture. Thoughts on I think we've kind of talked and touched about this before, but your thoughts on Lexus King. Brian Pillman Jr., Lexus King was kind of the first big grab AEW to WWE. Well, I guess Cora Jade was the first one. That was like a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Your thoughts on his what he's been there almost. When did he debut? Like almost a year ago at this point.
Having a hard time remembering when he debuted, which is my opinion, is that I'm having a hard time remembering much of what he has done of any meaning other than what I've watched since we started live streaming.
Yeah.
Nothing has stood out to me yet of Lexus King other than that hideous beard that he has on his face, which is an issue. Like, all right, maybe it doesn't have to happen right away.
Yeah.
But you were hoping to see something that'd be like, oh, okay, here we go. We got something. We're working with something. I feel like he's still treading water and trying to find who he is in WWE. And if you can't find it in NXT, there's no way you're ever going to find it on the main roster because it's here where you flush out that character development piece.
Sure.
And then you have the opportunity to go up, or maybe he's just kind of like, all right, I'm kind of happy here, and this is the character I want to play.
Yeah.
And either it catches on or it doesn't. But right now, in my opinion, it totally has not caught on.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, which is sad because it was super hype of him coming in.
Yes, there was definitely a lot of fanfare on the WWE side.
On WWE side, like this was again, like now in the past few months we've seen. I mean, we saw Ethan Page, we've seen Shawn Spears come in from AEW. I mean, maybe the first real big grab was Cody from AEW, right? Like that was, but different level. That's that's comparing apples to oranges, in my opinion. But this, Lexus King was really brought in with the idea that he was going to be a big deal in NXT, and I don't know if is it booking, is it the way they're using him, is it just him? I mean, they gave him a throne to literally for his entrance, and like that to me has kind of been the biggest, like I don't know, like thing they've given him. He hasn't. I don't think he's challenged. If he's challenged for the NXT title, it might have been once, and I don't remember it. He hasn't been in the North American title picture.
He just recently challenged for the Heritage Cup. That's
lost to Tony D.
Yeah.
He's been doing this thing with Eddie Thorpe. We know he can talk. We know he can wrestle.
Yeah.
It's
a character thing. It's just the character right now. To me, it has no direction. It has no purpose, and therefore it's not catching on.
I think that's a good way to put it. And so the question is how long do you stick with this character?
And it's always easy for a second generation star to be like channel some of your father or your mother if it's a mother-daughter type thing. But in this case, he really should channel some of his father in a little bit.
Right.
And ditch the throne. I don't know, repackage, just Lexus. Maybe. And tap into a little bit of
that Brian Pillman.
Non-holding a gun in the living room, Brian Pillman.
Yes.
We don't need that, but the crazy part.
Eccentric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good word, eccentric. Yes, that's exactly what. Yes.
Brian Pillman was.
Yep.
The one thing that like I've seen him do interviews and talk about is that like his dad was very young when he passed away, and I don't know that he has many memories of his dad, which is like he's talked about for real. Like he does have some, but like they're not. He doesn't remember. He doesn't remember being at wrestling shows with his father, like a Charlotte Flair or or Roman or Cody.
Yeah,
has that second generation tie to this. So maybe that's maybe that's part of the reason why he hasn't really leaned into it. But I'm with you, like it's in your blood, like your dad was who he was. Like,
yeah.
It's also easy for us to sit here and say.
Yeah, well, we're not really in the creative part. Come on, HBK, we wished you a happy birthday. Do more with Lexus King.
I want, that's the thing is, like, I want to see more.
Of course.
And that's why I think we
do we want to see more because of who his father is, or because we're genuinely interested in Lexus? Are you genuinely interested in Lexus King?
I think he's great on the mic. I think he can wrestle. I think your what you said with there's just no direction with this character is like spot on. But yeah, I mean, I'm genuinely interested in seeing him rise to the top, like because I think there's so much potential.
I'll be interested when I see a direction. Right now, it's like, he's just another kind of character on a wrestling show I watch. But I'll be more interested when I start to see something. I'm like, ooh, okay, that is something I can kind of attach to, and
Well, that's it, right? Like
it'll make me react in some type of way instead of just sitting here going, oh, all right.
Right. Well, that's the thing too, right? Like the WWE, NXT, and NXT is like really the place that they have to do this because by the time you go to the main roster, it should already be done, basically. But NXT is the place where people get invested in you as a pro wrestler, and as a character, and that's the thing, right? Like, there's nothing like people are invested in Trick emotionally, into about his story and what he's doing because of, and maybe it's all because of Trick's song, but it's it's there. People are invested in Ethan Page right now because of what he's done coming in and in only 40 days of being in NXT, becoming NXT champion. So right now, like, we enjoy Lexus King to a certain degree. Like, we like to watch him wrestle and that guy, but we're not invested in his story and what he's doing. And that's the question: is how do you change that?
And I think with the, we've touched on this several times, the success of Ilya and Braun and Mello, the interest in who the top men and women are here, automatically goes up because that quote unquote draft class is all time.
All time.
And there you go.
Short match.
Short match. Lexus King loses quickly.
And another, like, okay, so now, like, we watch this match and they've been building this with, even to the point of Lexus King going and ruining one of Eddie Thorpe's DJ sets and getting into a fight. And now, to me, I kind of feel like, well, okay, this story with Eddie Thorpe is over. Maybe it's not over, but like,
give Eddie the win, but let Lexus look strong on the way out. Can't DJ on one hand.
Can't DJ with one hand. That is very true. He just popped the top off that cane.
Smash the digits of 4. Dynamite commentary by Vic Joseph here.
Vic is your favorite.
I enjoy Vic Joseph very much. I don't know how I feel about Joe Tessitore coming in to do SmackDown and Vic Joseph staying in NXT. I like Vic Joseph that much.
That's crazy, actually.
Why is Pete Dunne just chilling in the background?
It's been like that for weeks with Pete.
Oh, Pete, you got drama with Sheamus. This has Nikki Cross vibes when she would just be in the background there.
Just figure it out. He keeps telling Trick that. And just figure it out. And Oro.
And the Legend of Lash.
The Legend of Lash. Metaphor. Where's Noam?
Yeah, where has he been?
Is he hurt? Metaphor isn't metaphor without the 4. I'm not gonna lie. This might be the first Oro Mensa match I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen Oro Mensa actually wrestle.
We didn't see it last week.
No, he just did the run-in on Ethan Page.
Okay.
I mean, like, they kind of wrestled, right? Like, and then he counted the 3 on Page himself. But like, I've never seen like Ding ding, bell rings. Oro Mensah wrestles another person. What are you gonna do? Tie up a pony? So very interested to actually see this.
Yeah, now I'm thinking if I've ever seen the man wrestle. Well, if you haven't, I only watch NXT with you, so.
Good point. So I mean,
Hmm.
it's really which is really interesting to me because Metaphor has been a group now for over a year, if not maybe just under a year, or close to a year, something like that. Noam Dar is Noam Dar. He's a fantastic wrestler.
Yeah.
He's been in NXT for a long time. I tell you, like he's one of the products of that NXT UK tournament that they did in 2016. So Noam Dar is kind of a known commodity in the wrestling world. But you put Noam Dar, who's a veteran, with three, brand new people, I get, Oro, Lash, Jakari, and you've let these Lash is the first one to really start to build herself as a wrestler. And now you're kind of building these. We've only seen Jakari wrestle. That was the first when she tagged with Lash a couple of weeks ago. That was the first time I've seen her wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an interesting play with Metaphor that they really built these characters. I mean, Metaphor hosted Stand and Deliver this year and had a great intro.
Yes. And they have great vignettes backstage. So the entertaining and the character stuff is there. Now we're finally getting to see them wrestle. Maybe we need Quattros titles, mixed Quattros titles.
I'm for it.
Oh, God.
Meta for it.
Make me laugh.
So yeah, I mean it's an interesting way. Like we just talked about Lexus and people not being invested in Lexus King. Like we're almost.
It's the opposite.
It's the opposite
because we're invested in
all four of them.
Yeah. Now it's just a matter of getting them in the ring to see them put the character and the entertaining part now with the ring work.
Right.
And you have something. And I'm a big fan of Lash Legend.
I think Lash is great.
She's gotten a lot, like the improvement in her in-ring work is
100%
the last 6 to 8 months.
And it's so interesting to me that that's the way they've decided. Like, it's interesting with NXT how they decide the formula that they use for each individual. Like, obviously, there's not this is how we do it with everybody. Like, there is a formula that you use for each individual person that has come into NXT to build them, to get people to invest in. They've very much put Lexus King out there to wrestle, let him wrestle, hoping that people would invest in him behind that, I guess. And it just seems that it hasn't worked. Whereas with Metaphor, we just got a lot of character and a lot of entertainment, and we're all and now we're excited to watch them come in.
Yeah.
It's so interesting to me. It's fascinating. I want to know what.
Listen, however you get there in NXT, as long as you get there, right? Whichever, the chicken or the egg, it doesn't matter as long as it's there.
Yeah.
And, you're on TV, it's a positive. Because otherwise, no one's going to know anything about you. If Metaphor is not on TV and they're not entertaining, will they ever get the opportunity to get in the ring? And will we be invested if they got in the ring without the entertaining part?
100%.
Versus like Alexis King, who has lineage and history, other major promotion and whatnot.
This is an interesting rebuild for that Mashante.
All right. I had those sneakers when I was in 7th or 8th grade. Are those the Nike Air with the Air written on the side of them?
I can't tell.
Are those? I can't see. Oh, he just wants to hit on the ladies. Yep, I had those.
I did not.
One of the first expensive pair of sneakers I ever owned was those. Sneaker Man on Main Street in our hometown.
Oh, that's where you got them?
Yeah.
I don't remember that store.
Probably because you were like 6 years old, and after Nap Chemical blew up, it was gone.
Oh yeah, I was young.
Or the Hurricane Floyd, 99.
99.
Our hometown floods a lot.
I wanna party like 1999. So
I
anyways,
don't know why anyone would want to party. Like, and I don't know if 1999 was a great year. Yankees won the World Series.
that's baseball. Nobody cares.
Baseball.
So back to NXT wrestling.
Sorry, squirrel brain.
This is an interesting rebuild for them of Shantae. Hit Row is obviously done. Top Dollar, AJ Francis is gone.
Should retire. We lost to PCO at Slammiversary.
Yeah, I mean, who does that? I mean, what's in Montreal? Like PCO is from Montreal. Like, how are you gonna not lose to him, right? Although they did let Sammy lose to Roman, and they should have let Sammy win that.
Ooh, that's tough.
Cody needs to finish the story, so that's fine. But yeah, B-Fab is with the Street Profits now. I do feel like Ashante, when he was in Hit Row, was kind of the third wheel. Like I feel like everybody was focused on AJ Francis, Top Dollar, because of Michael Cole.
Yeah.
B-Fab,
not in a good way.
Not in a good way, right? Like B-Fab was B-Fab, like, and so Ashante, like, but I mean, another guy who I think there's huge potential in, and now it's just a question of can you rebuild him and get the WWE, the NXT universe to invest in him to then move him back up. And they're throwing haymakers, folks. What was that?
Oh.
How? I think. Oh my goodness, that's hysterical. His gear. I don't know if you've noticed Oro Men's gear, but like his waistband says waistband.
It does.
The stripe down the one leg says stripe.
Feels like those are prototype pants.
It's great.
That was supposed to have something there, and they were just identifying it. And he was like, "You know what? I'll just wear it like this."
I think that's fantastic.
He just like lightly kicked him in the knee.
Well, I will say this about Oro, having never seen him wrestle before: super athletic.
Yes. Oh.
Ooh, big spine buster.
Swerve was in that group, right?
He was. So the Hit Row saga was very weird because Swerve was in that group. They were in NXT. They meant for getting the win over Shante. That's cool. So Swerve was in the group, was in Hit Row. They were in NXT. They get moved up to the main roster and I believe this is pandemic period or like very early pandemic. They get moved up for a very short time, like months, if even that, like maybe under 3 months, and they all get released. Swerve goes to AEW, and then the 3 of them get the call to come back.
Yeah. Why is he counting the 3?
I don't know. Oh, because he counted 1, 2, 3 on Ethan Page. That makes sense then.
She walks in between all of them to stretch.
Ooh, there's a different side of Ren than we've been. So Ren, we've been going to the NXT live events here in Davenport, which, by the way, we will be at NXT live this Friday here in Davenport.
We will. Tom Fellows Community Center. We'll be there. This is our 3rd show.
I'm excited. We've been seeing Ren on
Yes.
those shows, and she's been a very bubbly, like, happy character. So that is a very different, like, Ren Sinclair than what we've been seeing on those shows in terms of, like, being bubbly and happy. I'd be interested to see no Quarter Catch Crew, Miles Bourne, Charlie Dempsey are very interesting to me. Your Tavion Heights is a new addition.
I thought he was the highlight of that 6-man tag at
definitely-
Slammiversary. He was terrific.
But they've been underwhelming to me. The addition of Ren Sinclair, like the whole Capiche thing, has been very, very funny and very entertaining. The addition of Ren Sinclair could be an interesting.
All right. Speaking of second generation, can Charlie Dempsey be entertaining, or should he just go wrestle?
Oh,
His father was not entertaining. He wasn't, but he could wrestle his A double money sign off. Okay.
you're talking about William Regal,
Yeah,
one of the greatest of all time.
the one who embarrassed Goldberg so that Goldberg nearly retired.
That's a great question. Should Charlie Dempsey try?
Like he's trying so hard with the Don and the family and the Capiche, and it's funny if you know Italians who try to say Capiche because he's not. He is the furthest thing. He's anti-Italian.
Yes.
But or should he just wrestle?
Really great question. I'm going to say that maybe he should just wrestle. Maybe Charlie Dempsey should just go out there, almost like I think of it like
It's like a Cesaro trying to be entertaining.
yeah.
Doesn't work.
Well, I don't know. Cesaro and Sheamus when they were doing the bar was very entertaining. The bar.
Ooh, we got thumb. No. I didn't want thumbs down. I'm all right.
The bar was very entertaining. Cesaro, but probably about Charlie Dempsey, I do think that he should just go wrestle. Focus less on. I think about someone like Gunther. I'm not saying that Charlie Dempsey will be the next Gunther or the next Walter, but Gunther was not. He just went out and wrestled and had.
He's not entertaining. He just lets the wrestling.
More recently, he started adding that dynamic to him.
Yeah.
We've only recently really started to see
His promo game.
his promo game.
Yeah.
100%. And
Yep.
so I'm with you in like there are certain people, Gunther. Ilya is another one who, like, to be honest with you, early on, I really don't care if Ilya is going to talk. I just want to watch the dude wrestle because he's that good. Like, there are those people that are just that incredible.
Yeah.
Um,
Him and Braun Breaker had a match. I don't know if you were watching where you were. He jumped off the apron. Braun speared him. I think his head went back and hit the LED. Now, I don't know if it was a part of the work, but they called the match off.
oh, they stopped the match.
They stopped the match. So now Braun is the #1 contender and will face Sammy at SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, which is a week from Saturday.
It's a stacked card, man.
SummerSlam is gonna be crazy.
Oh boy! And it's 7 matches, not 5.
Wow.
So we're not getting 48,000 hours of vignettes and the whole WrestleMania documentary.
Thank goodness.
So the vignette the girls had in the back, I'm just on X.
Yeah.
They were watching Stephanie Vector highlights in the background there.
Oh.
That what was on the TV in the back. We can't be live on X, but we are following the latest on X to see if we get anything newsworthy.
This could be interesting for Ren because we might see like a more aggressive side of Ren, which would just make her a more dynamic. Like
And might add a little flavor to the no quarter catch crew.
100%. Oh, Raw is also on Sci-Fi for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like the Olympics are
You know,
important.
we can go to a movie theater and watch the Olympics. Can't even say what a straight face. Oh,
I don't
man.
get it.
You don't want to go to the movie theater, sit down and watch Olympics?
No?
That's why I can't say with a straight face.
Is that for real?
Yes, there was a commercial that says you can go to AMC and they're doing watch parties at AMC for the Olympics.
Are they going to watch the triathlon at AMC? I might go stay in an AMC theater for that.
I'm going to go to AMC and find out.
I will tell you this much: if the U.S. men's national team, the under 23 team, gets to the gold medal game, I might go to an AMC to watch that.
Basketball starts Saturday. Canada and USA play. Very excited. And the Friday night, since SmackDown is taped, I get to watch.
Right.
I get to. Oh no, we're not going to be home. Oh man,
We're not. We're going to be at.
we just literally said that. No, they're doing the opening ceremony Friday, and it's going to be on the boats in the river.
There'll be a replay of it.
Nothing like watching it live. I want to carry the flag.
But also, it might
USA. Can we get Hacksaw Jim Duggan as the flag bearer for USA? Oh!
You see what I do?
Every day, all day, like this, ladies and gentlemen. Every day, all day.
But wouldn't it be on like at 3:00 in the afternoon?
That's a good point. What time is the opening? All right.
Did you not think?
No, I saw the commercial. It said 7:30. You're not watching TV?
I'm watching the wrestling.
It was a commercial.
We're here to watch wrestling.
It was a commercial.
I was born.
Carly Bright is getting better with every match she's in.
100%.
Her NXT level up matches have been good. Oh, there you go, Charlie. See, when the witness has got stuff on you, you got to handle the business.
He's not happy about it. I think you should be happy about this, Charlie.
He's a regal. He doesn't smile. I want to hear him scream war games.
That'd be fantastic.
Oh, Hank and Tank. We saw them at our last NXT house show. They were very entertaining.
They were. I think they're going to be there on Friday, actually. Ethan Frazier and Axiom in the background. They're looking for a
They
permanent.
just call themselves the Bodacious Belly. You want to be known as the Bodacious Belly Boys? That's what they just. I love NXT.
Ooh,
Are we about to get bouncy? All right. This might be the greatest trios of all time.
this might be fantastic.
I don't know how they can include all three in a finishing move, but there's going to be a lot of aerial stuff going on.
There's going to be a lot of air. This match just got major bouncy. Um, 7:30 p.m. Paris time.
Oh, I'll be able to watch. Oh, but I'll be with a little one. I don't know if she's going to be very much interested in, or is it going to be on delay?
I don't know. NBC and Peacock will have an enhanced encore telecast. So with the live event will begin at 1:30 p.m.
Yeah, but I have to convince a 2.5-year-old to watch.
Yeah, give her an iPad. She'll be fine. We fully support iPads in this house. Hey, what's happening on the Twitter sphere of wrestling?
That was Ren Sinclair's first match since May 28th,
Well, that's been a long time.
and Carly Bright's been getting regular burn on NXT, and people are happy about it.
People are enjoying Carly Bright.
Yes.
Former Minnesota cheerleader. I want to be a T1 cheerleader. No, I don't. I don't know.
So we have the Rascals versus Axiom or Fraxium and Javon. This might be a match of the year candidate if they give them enough time.
How much time do you think they need?
15, 20 minutes.
It's 8:55 already.
Cancel the rest of the show. I want to see them go 60 minutes.
How many more matches do we have? We have Trick and Cedric.
We have the sit-down interview with Thea Hale, and she gets ready for, I'm assuming, her title match at some point at the Great American Bash.
Right.
And I think it's that.
And those are the only two matches happening tonight. The last two matches. To be honest with you, now here's the thing: is you do kind of play a little bit of a risk here because I'm with you. This could be a good candidate for match of the year with the Rascals and Axiom with Javon. I think that should be the main event.
I agree.
Because if it does what we are, the potential it has to do not send Cedric and Trick out there after that match.
Good point.
That is a bad idea.
Good point.
And
really, the whole goal is just let them be bouncy.
Let them,
because all six can bounce.
Very bouncy. The super.
It's going to be like a summer camp trip to a trampoline park, in which we will lose 4 of those kids.
Their parents wouldn't have known if they didn't say anything.
At least we had some street cred with the parents.
That's right. Okay. The parents. I'm sure they care.
Well, they cared if we, you know.
They're like, they're here.
The camp counselor told you someone lost your daughter.
I'd be like, why'd you find her? I love my child. That was terrible.
Football, yeah. Training camp is up. Duke Hudson and Obafemi showed up and showed out
They really did.
last
Great
Tuesday night. Yeah.
Oh, did we do the Great American Bash at the straight up PLE last year? Looks like it. Really? I thought he was a robot.
God, she's 20 years old. Roxanne's 22.
This women's division is not only stacked, it's stacked for so long into the future. Okay.
There you
So
go.
we're doing this next week.
I'm rooting hard for Thea Hale, not gonna lie.
That would be big. That would be big.
Come on, Ava, announce more matches.
Seriously. Okay. So the 6-man will be the main event. Good move.
Yeah.
HBK heard us. He was like, they
Yeah.
wish me happy birthday. He was listening to
We're
us.
on in Gorilla. What up, HBK? 1-4. Okay, man. Someone posted on that. Seems like Thea's been 20 for the last couple of years.
She has been. That's fine. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that she's that young. It does feel like she's been that young for a long time, but I mean,
Problem is, she's actually 20. Like, it's not a joke.
no.
Google says she's 5'5". I completely disagree with that.
You think they're just building her up a little?
Yeah, maybe in heels. I've seen her in person. She's not 5'5". Like saying your daughter's 5'5".
Seraphine is 5'5" in attitude.
She's 7'1".
Oh, look, they're doing Sami Zayn again.
Yeah, now Damian Priest has a show too.
What are they all getting shows? Cody's got a podcast all of a sudden.
What do you want to talk about? Where they drink wheatley vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Craziness.
How can we get these superstars more money, and how can we make more money? Let's put them in a theater. Let's have them talk about things.
More content. That's it. Whoa, Trey is heated.
Oh, here's an interesting take. I'm not going to mention the person's name, but it says Trick is going to have to change his theme song one day to take it to the next level, and I'm going to cry, but it's necessary.
Ooh.
On the surface, without giving it much thought, I completely disagree with it based on the era we are in. Because
Okay. Go ahead. Keep going.
That theme song is what has him over in the first place. It got him to this point, and I think that song is going to keep him at that point, and it's only going to get better when he's in front of larger crowds and bigger audiences.
Sure.
So
that's under the assumption that Trick remains the uber babyface that he is. If he goes heel,
you think that song goes away?
It has to, right? Like I know it's completely different because Roman's original song was not super catchy. But when Roman made the shift to become the Roman Reigns that he is today, music had to change. Like there was no.
Yeah, now it'll change too. I think off topic, but Roman's music is going to be what he came out to at WrestleMania with the choir. I think that's going to be
different from what it originally
was,
right?
It's a different song. But I mean, if Cody ever went heel, I don't think his music will change. I think people will just start to boo him, and they may not do the whoa.
I can see that argument. I can.
I mean, the song is that Joe Hendry ever goes heel. Do you think the Joe Hendry song is going to change?
100%.
You really
has to.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Also, Joe Hendry is one of those people that will never go heel. I honestly believe that Joe Hendry will never, ever, 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 ever be a heel.
Yeah, but when you have a song that catchy, man, that's hard.
But the thing too is like, look what he just did with the Elijah song.
Oh, he's super entertaining.
Slow his job. I think Joe Hendry could just write. He writes that music. He's written this music.
Yeah.
So I think he'll just write himself something else. Because what an easy way to get heat, brother. To just get heat. By denying people the ability to sing that song. And if I was Trick and you're gonna do that, like where you're going to go heel, I would make the song changing like a big deal. Like I would have it start and you coming out and then you like stop it and like restart the entrance and have the new song. So I do believe that his song would have to change to take him to the next level.
So which of the women signees and the Delta signing, the Australian wrestling superstar, is official?
Really?
She has signed, yes. So we got that. I'm going to assume, and don't hold me to it, because again, I'm assuming, that one of the signings. We got a surprise tag team match. Sol Ruka and Carmen Petrovich will take on Lash, Legend, and Jakara Jackson. Tonight.
Oh, dang. I guess that's going to happen after Trick and Frederick
here. Yes.
Because they have the time. They've got the time. I have a feeling Trick and Cedric will end with maybe 9:15-ish. That tag match, I feel, would probably only get 12 minutes max. So we're probably looking at them ending between 9 and 9:35. So we're going to get a 20 to 25 minutes for the 6-man.
So which woman do you think is going to show up after whoever wins the title match.
Stephanie Vaccaro first.
Yeah.
100%. I think Julia is still. I know she's cleared, but I think she's still doing dates with that Marigold in Japan. I think she still has obligations there to fulfill. Stephanie is free.
She's already wrestling WWE
already,
house shows.
Exactly. She's already wrestling. Fingers crossed. Speaking of house shows, I think there might be an opportunity for us to see her this weekend.
Is she not in Japan?
I don't know. IDK might be BFF Mike. It'd be good to know if she is. But maybe she is in Japan. She's wrestling on house shows there. But you know what? I don't know if she's in Japan, but I'm going to say no, she's not in Japan because
you want to see her.
I want to see her. Number one. Number two, if she's not, I believe that because Julia is already there, you might see posts about Julia making an appearance at those house shows in Japan. Which then you probably wouldn't want to have Stephanie and Julia. Like I don't see them putting both of them on the scene.
Yeah.
Like give Julia her moment. So maybe we'll see Stephanie Vaccaro here this Friday, which would be sick.
Or see her next Tuesday after that match.
Or see her next Tuesday, right? So I do think she's the first one because I think she's ready and available.
Yeah.
I don't know if Julia is available.
Yeah, I agree.
Delta is still like if she just signed, she needs to probably be brought in a little bit and
yeah.
So, yeah, I'm thinking that's the move. You're the move.
I am the move.
Ooh. Big move. Cedric does look a bit bigger.
Yes.
Than he used to.
Did he always have hair?
No.
No. Okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
You know, I will say in the like people talking about Trick in the past few months is like Trick is obviously very popular and people love him, people are invested in him. But people have talked about his wrestling is maybe just good enough to be in the ring and be on TV, but he's nothing.
No, I agree. And I've said that.
But he's like I think he's night and day from where he was maybe 6 months ago, even like liver wise. Like Trick is getting constantly better.
Yes.
And he's not young, but he's not that old.
Working with Mello helped.
Working with Mello helped.
Working with Cedric helped. Working with Ethan Page will help.
100%. But Trick is what, 28, 29?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere around that age. So, like, give the dude time.
Oh, yeah. But I think it's only in the conversation of when he will go up to the main roster.
That people are talking about his wrestling.
Yeah. Like, you're not going to have someone that wrestles this way on the main roster right now with
not with the wrestlers they have.
Yeah. There will be no room for him unless the wrestling gets better. Sure, you can have him go up and feud with Mello again because Mello can work him
and make him look good.
Yeah. And I'm sure there are plenty of performers that can make him look good, but Do you want someone to make him look good, or do you want him to go out there and make himself look good?
Oh no, I want him. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I want him to.
You know, there's no rush for him to go up.
There really isn't.
There isn't.
There's not.
He's the top guy here, with or without the belt.
Truth. Our truth.
National treasure.
100%.
Oh my God! I just had flashbacks to Nancy.
Trick knee. They call that the trick shot. They should have called it the trick knee. You know, I got like that trick knee. Like it should be called.
But a trick shot's an actual thing. Yes,
Yeah.
okay, trick knee because
trick knee because like yeah.
There's only one person I know who might have a trick knee.
And upside down.
Sorry, can't say why, but little inside joke here.
Now we're gonna Pete Dunne attack.
Oh, Pete, he figured it out. What are you hitting him for?
Are we getting a big Pete Dunne heel turn? Which
Looks like that.
It would be fantastic. I guess he didn't figure it out. The bruiserweight is back.
Mr. Stone is putting his foot in his mouth here. Ethan, I think you need to go home and have a drink, Ethan.
Seriously. So it's Stolen who? And Karin Petrovic?
Yes.
Versus Lash and Jakari?
Yes.
Okay.
Literally just talked about them getting more time in the ring, and here we go. Oh, she's wearing the same gear from her North American title match.
Yep, that's the gear. Well then, that should be a fun little match. I honestly think no time. Yeah, so Trick and they ended about 9:15. probably right around there. So I see this match getting about 10 minutes.
This we have to watch.
What is it on?
I think this Sunday. Finally, an updated Paul Heyman show.
It's been a long time. I keep seeing clips on TikTok of the old one that they did with him about ECW.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. They had to make it so crispy and delicious.
Freaking Pizza Hut.
No, it's not my meal plan though.
All right, come on. Here. That's for you.
Hi Mo. How are you, Mo? I hope you're doing good, Mo.
Good Mo.
Good Mo. Mo Malik had an incredible match. Well, an incredible showing in the Hawk Battle Royal, the House of Champions Battle Royal last night. He didn't take it home. That's okay. We still believe in Moroccans running wild.
He's appreciating what you're saying. Great job, Mo.
Are you Mo? Are you watching NXT or are you at practice? I'm guessing you're not at practice because you're commenting on the live stream. There's two people watching now. There was four. They left us. It's fine.
All right.
It's Mo's fault. You know what, Mo? No, don't, Mo. It's not your fault. Don't leave it.
Got to talk to Mo.
Gotta go to Mo.
Welcome to Mo's. I think that's something I'd be good at.
Go to Mo?
Working at Mo's and screaming out, "Welcome to Mo's."
Yo, if you worked at Mo's, I'd be sick because I love Mo's. Mo. Hot take: Mo's is greater than Chipotle.
I was just going to ask you that question. Which one do you think is better?
Mo's by far. Like Mo's is so much better than Chipotle. Good call, Mo. Good call.
Thank you, Mo.
Yeah, Chipotle is not greater, Mo.
Thank you, Mo.
It is not. Mo is wrong. It's fine. It's
been a while since I've been to. Is there a Mo's in the area?
There's not. There's finally one opening just right before 192, past the good Publix.
Don't hate on my Publix.
The refurb Publix. It's not refurb Publix. I know Mo's is better than Chipotle. Hardcore. Chipotle is worse, and they give you such little portions.
I don't know what he's talking about. Chipotle, we love you, Chipotle. I love you. I think Chipotle is very good.
Love you, Chipotle. No, I don't. Plus, they get E. coli.
Who gets E. coli?
Chipotle.
That's not good.
They had like an E. coli bring out.
Mo doesn't have E. coli?
Mo does not have E. coli.
If you are spreading false rumors here.
Not. Who's that?
Yeah, who is that? This is a work. He's say. It's like where's the gym? People tell you. Thank you, Mo.
I'm gonna tell your wife.
You don't do that. You don't go to the I'm gonna tell your wife business.
Yeah. Aisha. At Mo being mean to me again. And now I have proof on the live stream.
Well, you need to hit him with a drop kick or something, Mo.
Don't do that.
Next time you see him, Mo.
When is the last time that the WWE was in Japan? Do we know? Like, can you think of like?
No,
I can't either.
I am the man, and yes, I do have to deal with Chris. No, I have to deal with Chris all the time.
I'm just gonna text Aisha. Yeah, listen, Mo is being mean, and here's the.
I don't think Mo's being mean. I
He
think
is being
no. I think Mo's the
I
man.
showed him love.
Hashtag Mo's the man.
I showed Mo love, and then he betrayed me, and it's fine. Not even home watching NXT. Mo, that's what Mo is not even home watching NXT.
Come on, Lash Legend.
So are we gonna who? Okay, so we've got Thea right now.
We
going
do.
for the NXT Women's Championship. Who is next in line for a challenge on the North American Women's
Tatum
Championship?
Paxley, because she's weird.
I mean, fantastic.
Yes. There's some creepy stuff happening. Tatum's obsessions with people and headless dolls
You know what's interesting?
should get her a title match.
I just watched the other day. Not was it SummerSlam? So AJ Lee wins at WrestleMania, retains her title. The night after, Paige debuts, beats her for the title. I think AJ wins it back from her quickly after that, and then on a now in that time period on a pay-per-view, not a premium live event. Maybe it was SummerSlam. That SummerSlam after WrestleMania, Paige wrestles AJ Lee again and wins it from her again.
Okay.
Watching that Paige in that moment reminded me so much of Tatum Paxley. Well,
AJ Lee had a great finishing move.
Incredible finishing move. But yeah, that like Tatum Paxley is almost like I wouldn't say identical, but she is like using that early Paige.
Yeah,
like,
without a doubt.
You know, the skipping. You remember the skipping that Paige used to do, and the kind of like.
Well, AJ Lee started the skipping.
Right. So very interesting with Tatum.
And yet, so many people are like, "Oh, AJ Lee should come back." Like, okay, I don't know. How many more women do we need in this women's division?
Say like, AJ would be a part timer. I don't think she'd come back in any sort of a full time capacity. But
Carmen Petrovich is killing it right now.
You're gonna kill Lash Legend?
She might have just killed Lash Legend. I swear, Punk gets that question all the time, no matter what interview he is. Well, when's your wife coming back? Can we just enjoy the people who are here?
I agree. But also, again, like, how are you gonna bring AJ into this right now?
She's writing TV shows and stuff. Good for her. They were at the Cubs game the other day.
Were they?
I happened to be watching the Cubs game, and there was Phil and AJ
hanging out,
flying the W. All right. Hopefully, it's time to quote Mark Henry.
It's time. I think it's time for the main event, and then 9:27. So
maybe we get another vignette, another promo, and then it's time.
I think with entrances we get a 25-minute bell to bell this match.
I want it. Ooh. Let's do it. Mic drop, challenge, put out into the universe.
Island Al will win that, hands down.
Damn.
Like I'm
All right. I'm Mike Hosier. This is Debbie Downer here, and we're going to kill. Uh-oh.
HBK's got his hands full right now. Everybody's yelling.
Hey, where's Ava?
Yeah, where is Ava?
Ava on vacation?
Get control. Get control of this, Ava.
I have to bring down Nick Aldis. Because Adam Pearce has no control.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't love these. I don't love these like themed 2-week special event. Like just make it appealing.
I'll tell you what. I mean, the last themed one they had was what?
Spring Breaking.
All right, the one before that, then Roadblock.
Roadblock, yeah.
It was nothing. It was just another like meh.
It was another NXT.
Yeah.
A lot of these they often feel that way. It's just they're NXT.
Like last week's show had so much wrestling that like if that was Great American Bash, then okay, I'm with it because there was a lot of wrestling.
Right.
You know, if next week there's 3 matches and 18 vignette and promos, it's gonna be like
I still just like I don't understand. Like, why couldn't we just do this Sunday night after SummerSlam?
do they want to do that many
He's in a
I think NXT should be at every Big 4 premium live event.
agreed. Let them do a premium live, right?
I don't know what like they can't do it Saturday during the day.
Oh, good, just like you do.
Yeah, I mean, you can package the tickets together. People will go.
100%.
You know,
I also still think NXT should get their own Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Let NXT like if you did an NXT.
Not at the when the Royal Rumble goes to 2 nights in 5 years.
Well, no, but like if you had it during the day.
I agree. No, yeah.
You do their Royal Rumble match, and then you have.
Yep.
So.
I agree.
I like that idea that NXT should have a daytime show. For each of the Big 4.
Yeah, and then the rest you can do what you're doing with No Mercy. And very happy to see Halloween Havoc get its own night.
100%.
Halloween Havoc was always one of my favorite WCW pay-per-views. Right. But these theme shows are but having it be on a Sunday night will be very exciting. Oh, we got No Mercy coming back. We got Bad Blood coming back.
Bad Blood, Halloween Havoc getting its own night. What else are we going to get? Bash at the Beach? One day?
They do that. They in the past they did Bash at the Beach as a house show in wherever they did Sting's final match for AEW, the Coliseum. Oh, yeah. But it was a house show, and they named it that because they had whatever I don't know.
I wonder if.
I wonder.
I wonder if. Now you can be off my. I have no idea. I was wondering.
Well, keep wondering.
Oh my goodness! This is why I can't deal with you. One of the things. Okay, so Bash at the Beach. So we have Spring Breaking, and then we have the Great American Bash, which to me
combined
Bash and Beach separated. That's all it is. So why not just put them together and we just have Bash at the Beach?
The NXT Bash at the American Beach. That is such a good point.
Like that's how it feels. It's literally
Oh, man.
Bash and the Beach separated.
They are. That is so funny. Oh.
Oh, it said his name.
This was last week. Travesty what happened to him at Slammiversary.
Serious. I believe in Joe Hendry. I'm waiting for the minute where his TNA, like they make the announcement that TNA and Joe Hendry have. He is built for the WWE.
Oh, this is that wrestling club that
Oh, in Philadelphia.
somewhere that Cody Rhodes bought tickets to WrestleMania for. All right. I love Joe Hendry. I'm very excited, but can we please get to this 6-man tag? Oh, we got 5 minutes. If they start at 9:40, we'll be good.
Yeah, my 25-minute belt. Well, no, I still have it out because they'll probably run over.
Doesn't it feel like there's going to be a TNA NXT merger?
No, we've talked about this. There's not. TKO is going to purchase TNA from Anthem.
It'll be the 4th show,
and TNA will run on Thursday night.
It so feels like that.
That is what is going to happen. TNA will
run
on Thursday nights on Netflix because there is no possible way that Netflix is paying as much money to only get Raw. Like there is 1,000%.
Well, it's also a 10-year deal, so there's time. But yes, it really is feeling like
right. But okay, so USA's deal is 5 years, right, for SmackDown?
Yeah.
So, but at the end of that 5-year deal, Netflix is going to have to pay more for SmackDown. They're not going to say, "Oh, hey, let's just fold SmackDown into our $5 billion deal." WWE's going to go, "No, you can pay us more and we'll put SmackDown on Netflix."
Well, they'll get more.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is
I think when the Peacock deal is up, I don't think they're going to I think all of that just goes on Netflix.
But they're also going to. I see that getting folded in because that's probably already part of the agreement that we don't know because we know that everybody else in the world outside of us is getting that on Netflix. So I do believe there is 1,000% no way, in my opinion, that they are only going live on Netflix once a week. We are absolutely getting a show, and it's smarter to just use an established brand.
Yeah. We're getting a Joe Hendry concert at the Great American Bash.
I believe in Mo Malik. I don't know if Mo's still watching. Mo, I don't know if he's still watching, but I believe it.
All right.
Did Ava make it official? Make it official, Ava. I guess it's official. Oh yeah, Isla 1000% Isla and Alba win that match.
Not at all,
Not at
Ethan.
all, Ethan. Licensed official.
Are they licensed?
I don't know.
No, don't have a license. NXT Universe letting him know that he got pinned.
Wow.
Oh!
So that was an official?
Or it has to get a title shot week 2 of.
Actually, I'm in for it. That was great. Now the referee counted, so that one is official. Oro has officially pinned the NXT champion.
And therefore deserves the title match at Great American Bash week 2. I like it.
That'll be
The Don and Tavion week 1 Great American Bash. Here we go.
Oh, where's the Buzz Lightyear gear?
We will not speak of that match or what they were wearing.
And now we're going to a commercial.
It's ridiculous.
They're going to give this match 12 minutes.
That's ridiculous, too.
Yeah, that's insane. Not sure I want more time.
I'm ready for the main event.
Yeah, I'm ready for it too. Like, why did we do the whole like the Ethan Oro thing is cool, but I was much rather just do it.
I'm ready for that title match, too. I am so ready.
So ready for Oro Benson title match. That one.
Yeah, I want to see it. You pinned him twice. You pinned the champ twice. You got yourself a title match.
I'm with you. I'm not against you. That's gross. Four iPhone 15. 75 iPhone 15.
You get an iPhone 15. You get an iPhone 15.
By the way, there's no studio audience here. We're not pointing at anybody.
We are. Thousands.
A million. They're sitting all the way up. They're packed.
We have a Goofy. We have a Boba Fett.
Mickey Minnie up there. Mickey riding a rocket. Oh, there are two Mickeys. Thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up for Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
All right, come on, commercials.
Taking forever. We just want to get bouncy.
Seriously.
All right. Well, we're waiting for a commercial. And what's your prediction on this? Now, this is not for the tag titles, correct?
No.
Uh,
I'm going to say the tag champs got the win.
You think the tag champs get the I'll go with that one. I think the tag champs get the win, but the Rascals push them to their limit, i.e., earning them a tag championship match. Just get it back. We don't need to see this.
They're reminding us.
Remind me next week.
Not at the Great American Bash. Hopefully there's a run over because it's already almost 10 to 10.
9:46. We still got to do Axiom and Frazier's entrance and Javon's entrance. Which means this bell doesn't ring probably, I would say, for another 3 minutes. That has the potential to be a really good match. So I'll be hesitant to. I don't know. I've been like, for the millennium. Oh, he'll be in concert next week. So I assume we'll get Mark Coffey versus Joe Hendry in week 2.
Yes. Did he just say AI?
something like that. He is bouncy.
Yes.
What time? Bell rang 9:50, 9:49, 9:50. Ooh. I think Frazier is faster than Braun Breaker.
We can go to the movie theater and watch that as an Olympic event.
Ah, ooh.
Jesus.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, bring the trios titles out. Let's go.
One time I would agree with you on the trios titles to see stuff like this.
Your boy's bouncy. Ooh.
Kicked him in the forehead.
Seriously. Javon might be the tallest person in this match by like a foot.
It's so true.
Yeah, we need a Rascals Treehouse segment on NXT.
He's still going.
He's still going. Poor Javon.
It is now falling apart. Whoa!
In picture.
I think he has a Mickey Mouse tattoo on his arm. Yeah.
I got a Mickey Mouse tattoo on my arm.
Little tryout.
I'd last 3 seconds. It'd be like me at Mount 300. Go without me. Leave me. I've never been to a Great White Lodge.
Me either.
Pull out. Good job, Stanley Steamer.
They're excellent. And the best part about them, when they're done, they give you these little booty things to wear on your feet.
Ooh. So that you don't dirty your house again.
Yeah.
I expect it to be on.
These picture-in-picture things kill all the momentum of me watching the match.
I agree 100%. That's what I'm saying. Is like I'd almost just rather than go to a commercial and then let me come back to it.
Because there's so many more commercials. Yeah, we know all the college teams have made it to new conferences. We get it. The Big Ten's like now the Big 18.
The SEC is just everyone.
Everyone else.
Just two conferences. I have to get NCAA football. I don't
The
know
new
if I have
12-team playoff starts this year.
I don't know if I have a system that I can tell you. I don't think I'm on the
Everyone fears the system.
trust the system.
Frazier is fast.
9:58, so we're probably running over a bit here.
They've gone as late as 10:10.
Yeah, they have. Well, I mean, double champion.
You are a double champion. Ooh. At least he sold a triple super kick.
Nobody sells a super kick anymore.
It's a good point.
Oh, oh.
Trying so hard to tag, trying so hard to tag. He comes in and you don't tag. It's the part where you do the double hot tag and the two new guys come in. The Rolling Rascals.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoa.
They are doing their part, Bear.
They are doing their part. It's been a very good match. This is what we kind of expected. Fast, high flying, a lot of really cool stuff. Just wow. That cutter is so pretty.
It really is. Deservingly, this is awesome chance.
Oh.
There you go. Bum rush him. Referee's like, this is how much snow we're going to get.
In July in Florida?
Crazier things. Do we know who's legal?
I do not know.
Oh,
I think Axiom is legal on that.
yeah, because Axiom made the pin.
Trey Miguel is the legal man for the Rascals.
Ooh,
Wow.
okay.
And they wow.
We're gonna have a tag team title match with two of the three. Very good match. Very good match. Excellent ending. I'm not a big fan of that finishing move though.
No, it's just cool because West pushes him.
That was fun.
That was a great main event.
Hey, there you go.
Nice.
There we go.
All right, so the Great American Bash. That's what this entire show is simply to set up
Yep.
the Great American Bash.
And they've done that.
We've set up week 1 and a little bit of week 2. We don't have much for week 2 yet. I assume that week 2, Great American Bash, we are going to get Mark Coffey versus Joe Hendry because I think the Gallus will probably interrupt the Joe Hendry concert. We may see an MSK versus Axiom and Frazier.
I think so. After this, yeah.
After this match, title
Yep.
match at the Great American Bash. That might be the other thing that they'll set up next week.
Yeah.
But night 1 of the Bash is like
It's loaded.
Which again, to me, to have these, these shows a week apart, like a 2-parter, like I don't know. That's why I'm not like the biggest fan of doing these.
I'm with you.
But because you're gonna load night 1, yes, we've got a title match on the NXT Championship on the second week. But like night 1, like who needs unless they set up a lot of really cool stuff next week. So
we'll see.
We shall see. Well, with that, Hosier, we are WrestlePool.
We are.
This has been WrestlePool.
We are.
We appreciate you. But until the Great American Bash next week, WrestlePool for life.